So this is it, huh?
Yep, this is where it all starts and finishes.
Joe Pavelek, Jeff Shin, Alan Hill, Pat Bailey, Matt Hilson, Clint Haney, Cody Fuller, Eric Anders, Garrett Smith, Andrew Sendejo, Josh Adkins could have dressed in the soccer.
We got work to do, kid.
We're gonna go inside, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna get him on the run, we're gonna keep him on the run, then we're gonna go, 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 go. We won't stop until we're across that goal line. This is a team they say is good. Well, I think we're better than them. So what do you say, man?
Let me give it a try. Making videos is not easy. It's confusing and it's hard work. Well, I'm here to tell you, when your back's against the wall, call Wick Productions. It's who we use for game night scoreboard production and the Rangers Network.
Amazing, Coach. Another perfectly executed shameless plug.
Tonight, Rangers Network is live with Smithson Valley Boys Varsity Basketball. The 6-5 Rangers look to gain momentum going into district play versus the 2-4 San Marcos Rattlers. Rangers Network is your home for live Smithson Valley Boys Varsity Basketball. On the Rangers Network, welcome to Smithson Valley High School, where the Red Hot Rangers put their 3-game winning streak and perfect home record on the line against the San Marcos Rattlers. I'm Brain Freeman. Thanks for joining us for a night of Ranger basketball, the final pre-district game of the season for Smithson Valley. Coming up, we'll talk more about the matchup and get you ready for tip-off here from Ranger Gym. We'll be right back with more Smithson Valley basketball right here on the Rangers Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut. When you're ready for a break, hurry in to Chicken Express. Let us do all the cooking for you. We always offer high-quality, affordable meals that the entire family will enjoy. Our chicken is never frozen and it's hand-battered fresh, so you can really taste the difference. You can expect fast and friendly service at Chicken Express, whether you dine in, drive through, or drive up. Hurry in and hurry back to Chicken Express.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never-frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym. A look at Alex Peavy, Smithson Valley's star senior, 6'8". He's tall and he's pretty good too, coming off a red-hot tournament at the SAISD tourney last week. Shot 73% from the floor, averaged 15 points per game as the Rangers went 3-1 at the tournament and won the consolation bracket. He will figure to be a big factor in the game tonight, both literally and figuratively, against San Marcos. And his 6'2" guard teammate Sean Bowles, also very good this season. He's coming off a career game against Highlands to close out the SAIC tournament. Bowles notched 25 points and that went over the Owls on 11 of 16 shooting on the year. He's averaging more than 14 points per game. The Rangers come in 6-4. They have won 3 straight as they swept their final 3 games of the SAISD tournament. And the 6 wins matching last season's entire total. And Coach Ike Thornton of the Rangers has really been impressed with the way that the Rangers have learned to win ball games now after a really tough showing a year ago. But now he wants to know if his team can learn to handle winning basketball. Meanwhile, San Marcos, the Rattlers come in. They are 6-9. They've dropped 3 in a row. And like Smithson Valley, replacing a lot of players from last season's team. 9 seniors on the Rattlers a year ago, a team that won 18 games. And it's been evident that this team has had some growing pains here in the early stages of the 2017-18 year against a tough schedule. The Rattlers have already played San Antonio Reagan, Vista Ridge twice, and more recently they played the Judson Rockets this past Tuesday in a loss at home. You look at their head coach in his first season, Thomas Acker, and he's noted that they've had opportunities for more wins this season, but they can't quite seem to make the right play at the right time. And looking to figure that out here tonight against Smithson Valley. The Rangers again coming in 6-4, undefeated here at home with a 3-0. The Rattlers 6-9, and they're looking for their first road win. Tip-off is coming up next. This is Smithson Valley Basketball on the Rangers Network.
The University Interscholastic League would like to thank its corporate sponsors. Without the generous support of these sponsors, many UIL activities would not be possible. The UIL gives special thanks to the Army National Guard, Baden, Balfour, Baylor Scott and White, Dairy Max, Dairy Queen, Ford, Fox Sports Southwest, Gatorade, Hellas Construction, Max Preps, the NFHS Network, Nike, Register My Athlete, Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, and Tick-A-Tap Ticketing. These generous corporate sponsors support the UIL in all its activities, music, academics, and athletics. The UIL appreciates these sponsors and their participation in all that the UIL does in Texas extracurricular activities. On behalf of the UIL and its corporate sponsors, thank you for supporting UIL activities in your community, and thank you for listening to this state playoff contest. Enjoy the game.
I'm Jaime Buenteo, produce buyer for HEB. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible, over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more, all grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas produce department at HEB. No store does more than my HEB.
Hey guys, Tyler Florence here. This season, the Great Food Truck Race is headed way down south. 7 teams navigating culinary roadblocks in a race to victory. Are you ready to roll?
I'm ready. Are you ready? I don't think they're ready.
Wow.
All new, Sunday night at 9, the Great Food Truck Race on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 563. GVTC, just plain smart.
Moms, we've got you covered. Bring your kids to Summerhill Dental no matter how often they say they brush their teeth.
This is the story of 9 hopeful bakers and 3 wise judges.
This is a holiday baking beauty.
We have been blessed with a holiday miracle. I nailed it.
Who will become the holiday baking champion?
All new Holiday Baking Championship, Monday night at 9 on Food Network.
Watch Food Network, GVTC Digital Cable Channel 563.
Flimsy microwave bacon tastes, but Wendy's oven-baked bacon tastes. Add it to fresh, never-frozen beef, and you've got a Junior Bacon Cheeseburger. A JBC with 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink is what makes Wendy's 4 for $4 so deliciously different.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym as we get ready for the final pre-district game of the season for Smithson Valley. And now we'll look at tonight's starting lineups here for the Rangers. You look at the starting 5, but again, the Rangers have their share of playmakers. We talked earlier about Alex Peavy. He's averaging about 14 points per game and around 10 rebounds per game. So Peavy is chipping in nearly a double-double every time he takes the floor. We also spoke about the great guard play that Sean Bowles has been providing, averaging close to 15 points per game this season for the Rangers. Also watch out for sophomore newcomer Austin Kenwisher, called up for the JV squad about a week ago. and in his varsity debut poured in 18 points in a win over Corpus Christi Ray, lighting it up from deep, going 6 of 8 from downtown. So again, a very potent Ranger lineup taking the floor here tonight. And there a look at Bowles as the Rangers are introduced here to the home crowd. And a final look at Alex Peavy. Smithson Valley trying to stay perfect at home. 3-0 so far at Ranger Gym this season, and they have won 3 straight. Looking to keep that streak intact as well against the visiting San Marcos Rattlers. Final words now from head coach Ike Thornton in his 4th season now at Smithson Valley. Offensively, the Rangers are averaging about 54 points a game, but at the SCISD tournament, they turned things up offensively, averaged more than 63 points per game as they finished 3-1. The only loss, by the way, came due to a forfeit as the Rangers had to return home due to inclement weather back here in Spring Branch. Peavy will tip for Smithson Valley, and it's Happy Davis or check it, Josh Wilder tipping for the Rattlers, and this game is underway right here on the Rangers Network. Brent Freeman, glad to have you with us here on this Friday night from Smithson Valley. Nice dish inside. King has his shot altered there by Sam DeLeon, and a nice defensive play gives the basketball to the Rattlers for the first time here tonight. Sam DeLeon, the senior who made the defensive play there, is one of the better scorers on this Rattler team as well, doing it at both ends this season for head coach Thomas Acker. Rattlers 6-9 of the season. They're trying to stop the bleeding. They've dropped 3 straight. As DeLeon attacks and kicks. Open 3 from the right corner. Off the mark there for Pablo Rios, and back come the Rangers. A rare miss for Rios, a 44% shooter from deep. There's Peavy on the attack. A little bit wild there towards the rim. Nice deflection by Nutt, a near steal. But the Rattlers get it back. And now free throws coming up for Ira Benson for San Marcos. First foul of the game. And they'll charge that one to Justin Nutt. Free throws now here for Benson, a 77% free throw shooter on the season. And this game is still scoreless. One more for the junior, a first-year varsity player for San Marcos. And now we have a point of this game. Rattlers have an early 1-0 lead. And by the way, San Marcos trying to win its 3rd straight in this series. This is the 17th meeting in the last 12 years between these two, and a lot of tight games. A year ago, the Rattlers won 64-60. As that 3-pointers left short by Herrera, but the Rangers have the offensive rebound. And here is Bowles on the attack, but stripped and taken away. We mentioned all the close contests in recent years. Over the past 7 games, all of them decided by 5 points or less. Good swing of the basketball here by San Marcos. Here's Rios on the attack. Finds an open shooter. That's off the front of the rim. No good for Davis, and back come the Rangers. At the 6-minute mark of the first quarter, and Smithson Valley is still scoreless. Bowles can't change that. And the rebound comes off to Davis. But a quick Rattler turnover, basketball right back to Smithson Valley. And turnovers have been an issue for Coach Acker's group this season. One of the things he talked to us about before the game today, that San Marcos has played really good in a lot of stretches this season, but they've been far too careless with the basketball. Evident right there, but they get a steal right back. And a dunk the other way. Sam DeLeon throws it down, and the Rattlers have a 3-0 lead nearly 3 minutes into the game. Good early defense here from the Rattlers out of San Marcos. Smithson Valley coming off a really good offensive showing in their 3 wins of the SAISD tournament, scoreless so far. Here's Peavy. He can shoot it from deep. Attacks inside instead, but the ball deflected and taken away. More good defense from Wilder inside. And now a 3-pointer. That's off the mark by De Leon. And the Rangers trying to get onto the board here. Bolds inside. The floater puts Smithson Valley on the scoreboard. Bolds has really stepped up his game this season. As a sophomore last year playing varsity, was kind of getting his feet wet a bit, and his scoring has doubled this season as a junior. And good defense there underneath by Justin Nutt, the floor leader for the Smithson Valley basketball team. As the Rattlers go to work in the post. Good move, but better defense there by Rex King against Wilder down low. A corner 3 is off the mark there for Herrera. Not a great 3-point shooter this season, under 30% on the year. And the Rangers late getting back on defense leads to an easy lane for Davis. And now Bolds at the point here for the Rangers. Hands off to that floor general we spoke of. There's Nutt. Back to Peavy. Bolds again, great 1-2 combo all year. Nutt nearly caught napping. Gets the ball back, lost his footing, but a foul called against Ira Benson. And subs here for the Rangers as Nutt and Herrera will sit down. And we will see Dylan Senegal into the game for the first time, along with Kinwisher, who we spoke of right at the start of the game. A JV call-up last week. And Coach Thornton has called him the best shooter in the program. We also see Armel Tala into the game for the first time. There's a jumper from the top that's short by Bolds, and back comes San Marcos. Loose ball picked up by Kinwisher. Again, he is a marksman from deep. Look out for him from beyond the 3-point line. Here's Peavy in the post. A little one-on-one basketball. Spun right by Wilder, but left it short. And back come the Rattlers. Now Benson dumps it off. Open jumper. Wilder is through. Good start for the Rattlers on top 7-2. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Early shot there by Tala, got his own rebound. Finds a shooter, corner 3. Won't pop in there for Kinwisher. And the ball out of bounds, it will stay with Smithson Valley. Elijah Akins into the game for the first time for the Rattlers, who have played really good defense here the first quarter so far. In the corner, it's Tala. A bounce pass out front. Kinwisher lost the handle and taken away. Another Ranger turnover. And in transition, that layup is off the mark and no good by Benson, but the ball will stay with the Rattlers. Open shooter on the inbound. 3-pointer is in for CJ Valencia. And it is all San Marcos here at the start. Rangers have some work to do trying to get their stars involved. Peavy scoreless so far. Only points the game scored by Bolds, who's open down low, and a feed from Peavy. And will now head to the foul line. They'll get the foul against Valencia, and free throws here for Sean Bolds, a 64% free throw shooter on the season. And again, he's coming off a career game against Highlands on Saturday, 25 points, and now has 3 here tonight. And it was quite a bounce-back game for Bolds against Highlands. It was the second meeting of the year for the Rangers against the Owls, both wins. But in the first meeting, Bolds held to 9 points and committed 9 turnovers, only committed 1 in the win this past Saturday. Both free throws good, makes it a 6-point game. Final minute 40 of the first quarter. Open corner three is up and in for Pablo Rios. That's the second made three of the quarter for the Rattlers, and they've built now a 9-point lead, their largest. Bolds, nice move inside, but can't get the finish, and Peavy goes over the back. Spoke about that win for the Rangers Saturday against Highlands. They played great in the first quarter, led at the end of one, 19-4, but they're down 13-4 right now, approaching the final minute of the first quarter. Rios, a big three moments ago, a long two this time, won't fall. And the rebound comes off to Senegal, and here come the Rangers looking for some offense. Nice drive inside by Tala, the kick out front to Senegal. Rattlers looking for a call, they don't get it. Now Peavy. Measuring up here against Akins out front. Finds a shooter, Senegal's long two is off the mark. Bolzo on the offensive glass claims it up. Good pass by Peavy, good fake, good finish by Dylan Senegal. He's coming off a 7-point effort of the win over Highlands on Saturday. His first two today makes it a 7-point game. Approaching the end of the first quarter. Rios working against Bolds. Final 5 seconds. Rattlers got to hurry. Wild shot. No good, but the tip-in falls into the buzzer by Elijah Akins. Josh DeLeon couldn't get the layup to drop, but Akins right there for the finish. And the Rattlers will take a 9-point lead into the second quarter. This is Smithson Valley Basketball on the Rangers Network. Tonight, Rangers Network is live with Smithson Valley Boys Varsity Basketball. The 6-5 Rangers look to gain momentum going into district play versus the 2-4 San Marcos Rattlers. Rangers Network.
Hello, I'm Steve from GVTC, here to install your 1 gig per second internet service.
Hey, you're Ranger Senior Trayvon Merrick Woodard.
No sir, I'm Steve with GVTC.
Come on. Cornerback, kick punt return, wide receiver.
I'll be over here. I'll let you know if I need anything. Just came here to set up your Wi-Fi.
Thanks, Steve.
Don't miss our next Rangers Network broadcast. Girls basketball is on the air. January 12th, the Kenya Cougarettes come to Ranger Gym to take on the Rangers. Tip-off is at 7 o'clock. Our pregame coverage starts at 6:50. Be sure to subscribe right now to receive the Rangers Network broadcast schedule. Rangers Network is your home for all Rangers athletics coverage. Second quarter underway here. Rangers have some work to do and a quick foul to start the second quarter with Josh DeLeon attacking the basket, and he will shoot a pair. Foul charge to Armel Tala, and now free throws here for DeLeon, 3 of 4 from the line this season. Now 3-5, first one off the mark and no good. Leading scorers in the game so far for the Rattlers, they are led by Josh Wilder. He has 4. Sean Bolds has 4 for Smithson Valley. And an empty trip on the free throws by DeLeon. Rangers catch a break. Here is Tala driving and kicking. Corner three is up and perfect for Austin Kenwisher. The Rangers' first 3 tonight. They're shooting 31% from deep this year, and that makes it a 6-point game. Here is De Leon against the Rangers sophomore off a good screen. Kicks it back out. Wild shot down low by Muldrow. No chance of that shot, and back come the Rangers. They've trailed by as many as 9. That's a Dorsal Hunter out front. The Ranger tied in for the football team. This pass out front to Senegal leads to a wild jumper, and the Rattlers have the basketball. That layup called off. An offensive foul here charged to San Marcos. As Peavy comes back into the game for Bones. And the Rangers a chance to make it a 4 or 3-point game. Last foul to Josh De Leon. That is his first. 3 team fouls either way. With 6:30 to go here in the second. Peavy still scoreless tonight with it out front. And now it's Hunter. Trying to get it back to Peavy. Not much rhythm right now for the Rangers offensively. Good Rattler defense so far. Now Tala on the baseline, pull up and banked it in. Smithson Valley getting some good bench play here in the first half. Starters have struggled. Here's a quick 3 by Rios. And back comes Smithson Valley. A chance to make it a single possession game. Peavy in the lane, can't get it to drop, but he will shoot a pair. They'll charge this one to Ira Benson. Now free throws coming up for the lanky Alex Peavy. We spoke earlier about his great tournament in the SAISD tourney. 16 of 22 shooting, averaged 15 points per game. And a very efficient day in the finale against Highlands. Free throw here will fall through. 18 points against the Owls for Peavy. 5 of 6 shooting, and a perfect 7 of 7 from the line. And that was made 9 in a row. And speaking of the number 9, a 9-point lead is now down to 2. Good Ranger defense so far in this Rattler possession. That's Wilder with it. Quick shot may have been deflected, but the loose ball comes right back to Wilder. That shot won't go, and back come the Rangers. A chance to tie or take the lead. Kidwisher for the lead. Got the roll, and the Rangers are on top for the first time tonight. And Austin Kidwisher's got 6 off the bench. A 9-0, make it 10-0 Ranger run to start the second, and that run ends on a 3 by Rios. And a quick timeout called for by Coach Thomas Acker. Rios also now a pair of 3s. He has 6 as well. So Moore and Austin Kidwisher hit the 3 moments ago for Smithson Valley. Only a sophomore. And again, made his varsity debut in the SAISD tournament. There he is, wearing the number 32. And against Corpus Christi Ray, scored 18 points on 6 of 8 shooting from downtown. As Coach Thornton visits with his team at his 4th season now at Smithson Valley. Also spent time as the head coach at Sam Houston High School in San Antonio for 7 years. Played college basketball in San Antonio at UTSA. Rangers unbeaten here at home. They're 3-0. They have won 3 straight. They're right now locked in an early first half battle against San Marcos. Here's Peavy putting up his first three. Well, that shot won't go, and back come the Rattlers trying to build upon a 2-point lead. Three-pointed it out there for Rios. Good rebound by Peavy. Back come the Rangers, down by 2. Here's Senegal. Finds Tala. Attacks the paint, dumps it off to Peavy. Good play, good finish. And a chance for a 3-point trip here for Alex Peavy. Really good ball movement there by the Rangers. Peavy's got 4 as Coach Thornton will send a few of his starters back into the game. Bolds, Herrera, and Nutt all back in. And Peavy again, a kind roll. And the Rangers seesaw back in front, 19-18, final 4 minutes of the first half. Here's Happy Davis on the floater. Good defense here by Peavy. And the basketball will go right back to Smithson Valley. A tough first quarter for the Rangers. Outscored 15-6, but the offense has come to life here in the second. Here is Herrera with a bounce pass to Peavy. He'll put it up from 3. That's off the front of the rim. Bolds a great rebound. Back up. Might have been contact there. Peavy keeps it alive, and the Rangers keep it up by 1. Up by 4 is Herrera. Cans a 3, and the Rangers again are rolling offensively here in quarter number 2. The answer jumper is off the mark by Benson. Back come the Rangers. Good rebound by Peavy. But Smithson Valley will turn it right back over. For Smithson Valley tonight, again, is their final pre-district test. They will open 27-6-8 play this coming Tuesday against the Steel Knights, a team ranked in the top 25 of the state. Davis, wide open 3 is way off, but the rebound goes off the hands of Adorsal Hunter, who will now come out of the game, and the Rangers will send Rex King back in. A 4-point Ranger lead, down to 1. Ira Benson knocks in a 3 of his own. He's got 4 for San Marcos. A lot of 3s both ways here in the first half. Here's King working to the post and working well. Couldn't get the finish, got his own rebound, and now we'll go to the foul line. The Rangers have looked good for the foul line so far tonight as a team, a perfect 5 of 5. And that hot shooting continues. They were 15 of 20 from the stripe in Saturday's win over Highlands. And one more for King. Got them both. Rattlers trying to end a 3-game losing streak and pick up the first road win of the season, but they turn it over here. More sloppy basketball as Herrera took it away. Post up Peavy. A size mismatch there against Davis, but sends it back out to Bolds. Into the paint, attacks, and he'll go to the line for 2 more. We're seeing a lot of efficient offense here in the first half by the Rangers. They're either shooting 3s or going to the rim or earning trips to the foul line. 2 more free throws here for Sean Bolds. Well, that ends a streak of 7 straight made free throws by the Rangers as The Rattlers send Josh DeLeon back into the game. And one more for Bolds. He now has 5, and the Ranger lead is up to 4. Should note, by the way, that the Smithson Valley JV team in a wild game beat San Marcos earlier tonight, 68-65. Tight game there. Could be in store for one here. Rios' jumper is left short. Long rebound and another 3, but that one is off by Valencia, and back comes Smithson Valley. And here is Nutt. Great crossover. Lost the handle, though, but more free throws coming up. And that is now 7 team fouls against San Marcos here in the first half. Free throws for Nutt. Great free throw shooter all year. And that trend continues now for the season, 13-14. And that is first point tonight. One more coming up for the junior. Couldn't make them both, but got his own rebound. The Rangers with this 5-point lead, that is their largest, and trying to take it out to 7 or more. Instead, they'll turn it over. Final minute first half here from Ranger Gym. Nice dish inside. Good finish as well by Muldrow. Good offense there by San Marcos. That makes it a 3-point game as Nutt brings the basketball up here for Smithson Valley. The turnover moments ago and commits nearly a second. Saved by Peavy, but then he turns it over. That corner 3 saw the back iron by Akins. Rangers, though, commit another turnover, this one to the backcourt, and now a foul against Nutt. With 24 seconds to go until halftime. Armel Tala is back in here for Smithson Valley. Nutt will sit down. As the second quarter winds down. Good bounce pass to De Leon. And the reverse layup left short, got his own rebound, finds a shooter, corner 3 by Valencia, can't tie the game. And Herrera comes away with the rebound for Smithson Valley. Final 10 seconds, here's King down low, half but no call. One more shot here for San Marcos before halftime. To tie the game, De Leon, can't do it. And we have hit halftime from Ranger Gym, a competitive game here in the final pre-district test. Smithson Valley will take a 3-point lead into the locker rooms. Halftime coverage coming up. This is Smithson Valley Basketball on the Rangers Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.
I'm Jaime Buenteo, produce buyer for HEB. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible. Over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more. All grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas produce department at HEB. No store does more than my HEB.
My passion is working with high school seniors. I really love being able to make them feel comfortable in front of the camera and express their personality so that their parents and themselves can have some beautiful images, keepsakes that really commemorate this milestone in their lives.
Oh, that's working good. All right, CJ.
I put together a consultation prior to the session with the parent and the senior so we can really talk about their personality, their likes, some of their activities that they are involved in at school, so that we can really kind of bring out that confidence and that comfortableness in front of the camera that can really express who that senior really is.
So Jennifer, thank you for being here with me today. Can you tell me a little bit about what it is you do?
Well, I'm a portrait artist located here in the New Braunfels, Smithson Valley area, and I specialize in creating home decor for your house that has your images in it.
I'm pretty good at my iPhone and taking some really neat pictures, but I've been looking at these shots you have and they look like they're straight out of a magazine. How'd you learn how to do this?
Well, I actually went to school and got a degree in photography and have continued my education throughout the years, really wanting to hone in on how to make people look their absolute best in front of the camera. I also have a professional camera and lenses that I use that you don't necessarily have on your iPhone to really make things look incredible. I also take lighting sometimes on set and also reflectors so that I can really manipulate the light to really get that effect that I'm looking for.
So I heard in 2016 there was kind of a big deal. You were featured in a magazine. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, Senior Style Guide is a national competition, and they have a magazine that comes out every year, and I was one of their Hot 100 photographers. I got featured in there with one of my images. It was really an amazing honor to have.
So with so many amazing portraits that you've taken, how do parents just narrow it down to that one special picture to send out on graduation invitations?
Well, because my graduation invitations are two-sided, we can put a couple of different images on there, but one of the things that I have recently incorporated into my my work is doing living portraits, where we are incorporating films or videos of my clients during the session, where they can actually scan the image on the card with an app on their phone, and then they can actually watch the film right there.
Oh wow, so
yeah.
Grandma and Grandpa that live out of state can really see their whole session.
They can not only see the session with the still images, we incorporate video where that's actually them laughing and just really showing their expression and personality throughout the living or the video moments.
I didn't even know that was possible. That's pretty amazing.
It's a pretty new technology, and I'm super excited to get to do it for my clients here.
So I know portraits can be a bit of an investment. What do you do to help make this affordable?
Well, you know, I really want everyone to be able to get every image that they absolutely love from the portrait sessions that I create for them. So I have come up with a plan to do a payment option if anyone so chooses to take advantage of that, because I do really think that it's something that only comes around once in a lifetime, especially as a senior, and you're never going to look probably any better than you do when you're a high school senior. And you know, I just want people to be able to cherish those memories of their children. I truly believe what I do is a wonderful service for my clients, that they're able to hand these images down, the albums and tangible products that they can show their children, their children's children, and it really becomes a piece of history that they're able to keep for their family.
For more information on Jennifer Wilson, you can visit her website at www.silver-plate.com.
The Comal ISD is letting you into all home events for free. If you're at least 60 years old, you can qualify for a CISD Gold Card. Just call 830-221-2000. You can attend sporting events or fine arts events like plays and concerts for free. The Gold Card also makes a great holiday gift, so get one for you or loved one today. Again, Smithson Valley on top at the break, 26-23 over San Marcos. The start of the second half coming up next. This is Smithson Valley Basketball on the Rangers Network.
just got the GVTC Connect Home with Sky Bell.
Wow, you can see who's at your front door. Who is that?
Hello, Mr. Mueller. It's Marty from GVTC.
That's Mason Pierce, senior wide receiver and defensive back for the Rangers.
No, just Marty. Making sure everything's working. Video, doorbell, remote arming and disarming of your alarm. And you're getting text messages when windows or doors are opened.
Marty, watch this. R-A-N-G-E-R-S, Rangers, Rangers!
The best! I mean, the best security on the planet.
So this is it, huh?
Yep, this is where it all starts and finishes.
Joe Pavelek, Jeff Shin, Alan Hill, Pat Bailey, Matt Hilson, Clint Haney, Cody Fuller, Eric Anders, Garrett Smith, Andrew Sendejo, Josh Adkins could have dressed in the soccer.
We got work to do, kid.
We're gonna go inside, we're gonna go outside, we're gonna get them on the run, we're gonna keep them on the run, then we're gonna go, 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 go. We won't stop until we're across that goal line. This is a team they say is good. Well, I think we're better than them. So what do you say, man?
Let me give it a try. Making videos is not easy. It's confusing and it's hard work. Well, I'm here to tell you, when your back's against the wall, call Wick Productions. It's who we use for game night scoreboard production and the Rangers Network.
Amazing, Coach. Another perfectly executed shameless plug.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.
And welcome back to Ranger Gym, final pre-district game of the season for Smithson Valley. Their final test before the start of a really tough 27-6A schedule. The Rangers will open district play this Tuesday at Steele. The night so far, 14-0, and they are ranked 15th in the state. And that district schedule also includes games against the likes of 4th-ranked Wagner, East Central, New Braunfels, Canyon, Judson, Clemens, you name it. A lot of good teams in the district. In fact, 7 of the 8 teams have winning records so far this year. 4 teams already 11 wins or more as Coach Thornton gets his team ready for the second half. Here against San Marcos, a banged-up Rattler team, missing several players coming into the game tonight, but they have been very good. The Rattlers won the first quarter 15-6. Smithson Valley, though, responded by winning the second quarter 20-8. Top scorers in the game for the Rangers off the bench. Austin Kinwisher hit a couple of threes. He has 6. And for the Rattlers, they're led by Pablo Rios. He's hit 2 threes as well for 6 points in the first half. And let's see if Smithson Valley can start the second half strong. The team has won 3 straight. Peavy looking for a strong start. Can't get that one to spin in. And the rebound comes off to Benson, and back comes San Marcos down by 3. They have led by as many as 9. And here is Rios against Herrera. After a jump pass, back out front to Benson. Working against Nutt, back to Rios, who again hit those first half threes for San Marcos. A floater inside, can't curl in there for De Leon, and good rebound by Peavy. He's hauling it about 10 per game. Ranger basketball on a 3-point lead. Good pass by Nutt, corner three by Herrera, short, Peavy rebound underneath and fouled. They'll get Sam De Leon for a push in the back. For a moment, Smithson Valley thought Peavy was in the act of shooting, but they'll inbound. And here is Herrera, finds Bowles, quick pull up two. That one drops in for Sean Bowles. 5 points in the first half, now with 7 to lead all scores. And the Rangers have matched their largest lead at 5. San Marcos coming off a loss against Judson on Tuesday. This is the 5th game San Marcos has played against 27-6A opposition already this year. So far, they're 1-3. A loss to Judson, overtime defeat to Canyon. A loss to East Central, but a win over New Braunfels. That three-pointer is off the heel of the iron and no good by Benson, and back comes Smithson Valley leading by 5. Peavy with a lot of space. He'll take it and drive. Lays it up too strong, but got his own rebound. Nice bounce pass inside. King can't get the finish, but he'll go to the line where the Rangers lived in the first half. King himself, 2-2 for the line. Back in the second quarter, we'll line up a pair here. The first of which is no good off the back iron. One more coming up for the junior, who has been very solid all season long, and this is junior year at Smithson Valley. But missed both free throws. A whistle on the rebound. It goes against San Marcos. That one's called against Wilder. That's his second. Good inbounds play. Frees up Bowles for an open jumper. It's too strong. And in transition, a wide open miss down low by De Leon. Couldn't get the finish. And back comes Smithson Valley. Empty trip there for the Rattlers. It should have been an easy 2. Meanwhile, the Rangers can't get a score down low. Back comes San Marcos as Nutt pokes that pass away. And it stays with the Rattlers. Both teams missing open looks down low. Admittedly, though, the Rattlers more egregious on their miss. De Leon nearly had a dunk and blew it. And now it's Pablo Rios against Herrera out front. Finds Benson open for 3, makes it a 2-point game. Really good find there by Rios. A spin inside, the kick out to Benson. And that the first bucket of the half for San Marcos. And for Benson, his second 3. And a turnover, no. Nutt just saved the basketball at half court. Found Peavy, who finds Herrera. Into King, lays it in. Good answer basket there by Smithson Valley after the made 3 by Benson. Rattler ball down by 4. 3 minutes gone by the third. That three-pointer for Davis won't drop. Back comes Smithson Valley. Here is Bowles with a lay-in, makes it a 6-point game. Timeout, San Marcos. Back-to-back buckets by Smithson Valley's made it a 6-point Ranger lead, 32-26. And this is a full timeout called by first-year head coach Thomas Sacker, who was the JV head coach last year for San Marcos and an assistant for the varsity team as Coach Thorne talks to his group. We spoke about this before the game. He feels as if this program is now starting to learn how to win basketball games. Can they learn how to handle winning? A big part of that, according to Coach Thornton, is confidence, something the team is playing with a lot of this year as opposed to a year ago. The Rangers limped to a 6-21 finish last season, finishing last in a very tough 27-6A district, already 6-4 this year. and about to embark on that tough district schedule. We spoke earlier about how San Marcos has gotten quite a taste of 27-6A play. This their 5th game against that district here in non-district play. They lost to Judson this past Tuesday by 21 points, with the game far closer than the score would indicate. That was a 6-point game in the 3rd quarter until, according to Coach Acker, the team hit a wall. 3rd quarter action right now, they trail by 6. Benson another 3, rattles that one in. His 2nd from deep of the quarter cuts the Ranger lead in half. And Benson now has 10. That leads all scores. Here's Bowles down low, can't get the layup to drop. And back comes San Marcos, a chance to make it a 1-point game or maybe tie. Here's Rios at the point. Good crossover dribble. The floater is up. That's short, no good, and Peavy secures the rebound. He has been all over the board so far tonight. Herrera lines up a 3. That one is good for Brian Herrera. His 2nd from deep, and the lead is back out to 6. Wilder. A long 2, Peavy begging him to shoot. You see why. It's no good, and not the rebound for Smithson Valley. Wilder the misser moments ago, but a great story for San Marcos, actually getting looks as a Division I baseball player by the Ivy Leagues. It's an offer right now from Brown University. Good ball movement there. Peavy, the touch pass to Herrera down low. And now the Rangers have their largest lead, 37-29. Rios, a no-look inside lane is good. And that is Wilder on the finish. In fact, Wilder not only has an offer from Brown, he is verbally committed to play baseball at Brown University. Here is Nutt, harassed out front. Crosses over Benson. Now to Peavy. The drop step, the finish, swatted away by De Leon. A whistle first, though. Contact was committed by the Rattlers, and 2 shots coming up with the Rangers senior Alex Peavy. One of 5 seniors on the team. And now has his first 3rd quarter point. That gives him 6 for the game as the Rattlers make their subs. Wilder and De Leon come out of the game. Elijah Akins and C.J. Valencia are back in. 1 more for Peavy. In and out, no good. Good rebound there by Senegal. Long 2 by Bowles is short. Rebound against Smithson Valley. Put back short by Senegal. Another shot. That one's too strong. Peavy the rebound. That put back is good, but it won't count. A travel call to the Ranger big man, and the Rattlers get the basketball back. Still down by 7. And they dodged several bullets on that trip. Here's Benson. He's had the hot hand here in the 3rd quarter. Nearly turned the basketball over there, but last touch by Ranger as Ken Wisher's back in. Sub again for Brian Herrera. Here's a corner 3. That won't go, but a foul and 3 free throws coming up for Pablo Rios. As the Rangers commit the cardinal sin, fouling a 3-point shooter. And here is Rios. And not a player you want at the foul line if you're Smithson Valley. A 79% free throw shooter. That said, spins out the first. The second of 2 is good for Rios, averaging close to 12 points per game this year. Last season, his first year playing varsity basketball as a sophomore, scored 6 points the entire year. now has 8 tonight. And comes out as Josh DeLeon is into the game. The sophomore guard is the younger brother of the senior Sam DeLeon. And a quick timeout call with 2:15 to go in the third. And the Rangers holding on to a 5-point lead at 38-33. If you recall, the Rattlers started off hot tonight. They won the first quarter 15-6. Since then, the Rangers have responded. They won the second 20-8, held a 3-point lead at the break, and now on top by 5. And by the way, tonight the last home game until January 2nd. That's the next time the Rangers play here at Ranger Gym against East Central. 3 of the next 4 games are on the road, to include the 27-6A opener this coming Tuesday at undefeated Steel. The Rangers would love to take a 4-game winning streak into that game. To do that, they're going to have to finish off the Rattlers here tonight. A 5-point lead in the basketball here for Armel Tala. Good bench play in the second quarter for Smithson Valley. 3-pointers up, just short by Ken Wisher. Another offensive rebound by Senegal. And the Rangers will keep it. That last pass deflected by San Marcos. Smithson Valley keeps it, leading by 5. Here's Senegal in the Tala, in the paint. Can't put it in. That putback is short by Bold. Second chance short again. Peavy tries. He can't get it to go. Loose ball out of bounds off the midst of Akins. And the Rangers get another shot here. Too many extra possessions given up all night by San Marcos on turnovers and offensive rebounds. A problem that's plagued them all year long. Peavy, an offensive board there. Can't corral the ball, and in the process commits a foul. That's now 2 for the Rangers senior. And the Rattlers, after about 7 missed shots on that end by Smithson Valley, a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Akins will get it into Valencia. And now Wilder against Peavy in the post. Back out front to Akins. A pass inside. Taken away by Bolds. Here come the Rangers up by 5. Peavy on the baseline. The floater is up. That's in. And a foul against Josh Wilder. And for Wilder, that is his 4th. Let's see if Coach Acker will keep him in the game much longer. And the 3-point play not completed there by Peavy, who's now missed 2 straight from the line. Final minute, third quarter, 7-point Ranger lead. And Valencia lost control down low. Another Rattler turnover sends it right back to Smithson Valley. Coach Acker's called this a very gritty basketball team, loves their competitive nature, but they just need to take better care of the basketball and rebound better, 2 things that have not happened so far tonight. Bowles to Ken Wisher, looking for a 3. Good defense there by De Leon. Instead, a long 2 was up, nearly rolled in on the shot by Senegal. This time the Rattlers secure the rebound. Here's De Leon. Working against Ken Wisher. Sophomore against sophomore out front. And now Valencia. Kicks to De Leon. The baseline drive. The layup just spins out. No good. And Peavy another rebound for the Rangers. And they want to hold for the final third quarter shot. Down to the final 7 seconds. Now Tala with it with 4 to go. Here's Bowles. 2 seconds and draws a foul. It is the 6th, so no free throws yet for Smithson Valley. And a wise foul there committed by Valencia, his third. And now 1 second to get a shut off here for the Rangers. And they won't get it off. A low-scoring third quarter, but the Rangers will take a 7-point lead going into the fourth. This is Smithson Valley Basketball on the Rangers Network.
When you're ready for a break, hurry in to Chicken Express. Let us do all the cooking for you. We always offer high-quality, affordable meals that the entire family will enjoy. Our chicken is never frozen and it's hand-battered fresh, so you can really taste the difference. You can expect fast and friendly service at Chicken Express, whether you dine in, drive through, or drive up. Hurry in and hurry back to Chicken Express.
Snoring, sleep apnea, teeth grinding, daytime tiredness. It's time to solve the problem. Dr. Matt Bayless and Summerhill Dental are right here in the Spring Branch Bulverde community and can help you stop snoring without the use of loud, uncomfortable machines. Summerhill Dental is your partner in getting a better night's sleep tonight. Our appliances are a proven solution to stop snoring and sleep apnea. No CPAP, no surgery. Log on to summerhilldental.com or call Dr. Bayless today.
A lot of history between San Marcos and Smithson Valley. A lot of close games over the years as well. 7 straight games decided by 5 points or less in the series. And a 7-point game going into the fourth quarter. And that lead sliced immediately down to 5. Good pass down low. Sam De Leon to finish. And a good start to the fourth quarter for the Rattlers, looking for their first road win. And the Rangers have not lost at home this year. A jumper by Bowles won't go, but King right there for the stick back. And the lead is back out to 7. King now has 6. As the Rangers did a good job there getting back on defense. With Rios to inbound. Here is De Leon against Bowles. A floater is up and banked it in. What a start of the fourth quarter here from Sam De Leon. Quiet game, only 6 points. Averaging about 12 per contest. He's coming off a 22-point effort against Judson on Tuesday. And a banked-in shot, the answer there by Dylan Senegal. He's got 4 off the bench. Back out to 7-point Ranger lead. De Leon with the drive with the kick. Here's Benson, finds a wide open Wilder down low for a lay-in. Rattlers have showed some really good ball movement here in the fourth quarter. Back down to a 5-point Ranger lead. Here's Bowles against De Leon. The floater is up. He banked it in. The glass kind here in the fourth quarter both ways. And Bowles is up to 11. 6 coming here in the second half. De Leon the drive and the kick. Here is Benson getting by his man Tala and draws contact. Alex Peavy back in for the Rangers, and he will come in for Sean Bowles. Approaching the final 6 minutes of regulation, and it is a 7-point game. Good pass down low, wide open teammate. De Leon the feed, or the finish rather, on the feed by Benson. Back down to a 5-point game. And here's a baseline drive by King. Had an open look at a 3, didn't take it. The floater is short, and the rebound comes off to Happy Davis, and the Rattlers the ball and a chance to make it a 1-possession game. Here's Benson. Good floor general here in this fourth quarter. Finds De Leon, puts up a 3 and puts it in. De Leon, a scorching hot fourth quarter. 9 of the quarter, and he's made it a 2-point game. King finds Peavy for a long two. Can't knock it down. A rebound comes off to Benson. And he wants to push. Benson coast to coast, draws a foul, and will go to the line with a chance to tie it. Well, no, look at who's saying that he was not in the act of shooting. Coach Acker can't believe it. And the inbound and the shot by Rio, swatted away by Smithson Valley. Rangers dodge a bullet there. Call may have gone their way. Kinwisher step back three is short. And a foul on the rebound. It's against Peavy. No, it's not. That's good news there for the Rangers. It would have been his fourth. Instead, this one is against Tala, his third. Here's Pablo Rios against Kinwisher. Into the paint, step back, long two-pointer. Cans it. And this game is tied at 46. And now 10 points for Rios. The junior guard, the answer shot is up, and that is a three by Rex King. His second made three this year is a big one. Rangers back in front. Final 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. Benson working against Tala. And now De Leon, the answer three, can't tie it, rebound King. 3-point Ranger lead in the basketball. Tala with a bounce pass to Peavy. Good pump fake, and he will go to the line for two. Good veteran move there by Alex Peavy. And now big free throws coming up for the Rangers big man as Coach Acker calls for time for San Marcos with 3:30 to go. 49-46 is the Ranger lead. You look at this fourth quarter, the Rangers entered it with a 7-point lead, but the Rattlers have gone to work on the back of Sam De Leon. Whisper quiet in the game. For the first three quarters, only 2 points. He has scored already 9 here in the fourth quarter. Good passing as well by Benson, the point guard here for San Marcos. Rios a big shot in the quarter as well, but the Rangers got a big three after San Marcos had tied it by Rex King. And King now with 7 points in the second half, 9 for the game. With the Rangers 3:30 away from perhaps extending their winning streak to 4 in a row. This for a program which won 6 games all of last year. They are 6-4 already here in this season. And now Peavy will line up a pair of free throws. A couple of big shots coming up for Peavy. The Rangers started the game really good for the line, but they have since cooled off. Peavy on the year is averaging close to a double-double, about 14 points, 9.5 rebounds per game. He had 5 double-doubles a year ago as a junior playing for Smithson Valley, and drills the first free throw. He has 9 points, now 10. And that should give him a double-double here tonight. Back out to a 5-point Ranger lead. Benson being harassed by Nutt right now. Finds a wide-open teammate, Muldrow down low. Good pass inside to Happy Davis, who floats it in. That's his first bucket. Back down to a one-possession game. Near steal, here's Herrera, and he does give it away. Back comes San Marcos. And a Rattler falls down, and that's Cameron Muldrow. The Rattlers were looking for a foul from away from the basketball. Muldrow will pop back up. But will now head to the bench. And that will send Elijah Akins back in for the Rattlers. Rios to trigger the inbound. Gets it back from Akins. Rattlers down by 3 with 2:45 to go. Rios attacking Peavy down low. The ball is stripped. Bolds has it now for the Rangers. He'll take it and lay it in. Defense turning it offense there for Smithson Valley. And Bowles now has 13. Lead back out to 5. Big possession here for the Rattlers. Three-pointer by Rios. Banked it in. And a quick timeout by Coach Acker as that three's made it a 2-point game. And Pablo Rios has connected from deep for the 3rd time tonight. Not a player to leave open if you're Smithson Valley. Pablo Rios, a 44% three-point shooter. Again, we saw a really tight game earlier in the day here at Ranger Gym. Smithson Valley's JV team survived a 3-point affair, knocking off San Marcos 68-65, and we're on our way to a tight finish here. Approaching 2 minutes to go. 2-point Ranger lead after the made 3 banked in by Pablo Rios. And Coach Thornton has the starting 5 out there, perhaps to close out the game. Not at the point, the Rangers floor general. Now to Bones, a team high 13 points. Good spin move. And now we'll go to the foul line. They'll get the foul against Muldrow, who, by the way, good to see him checking back into the game. And out of the foul line is Sean Bowles. Has made 3 free throws so far tonight. Make it 4. Up to 14 points, 9 coming here in the second half. Can't make it a 2-possession game. And back come the Rattlers down by 3. With under 2 to go here from Ranger Gym. Good ball movement, open 3 by Rios. Can't tie the game, and a foul on the putback. And that will send Sam DeLeon to the foul line. Where DeLeon has not missed this season. A perfect 10 for 10, and his first attempts of the night coming up. A great fourth quarter so far, 9 points, stuck at 9. And that is his first free throw miss of the season. This to make it a 2-point game. A game that Coach Thornton called a really good test for the Rangers going into 27-6A play. They're being tested right now. Nutt lost the handle down low, but the Rangers got it back. Nutt with it again. Back to Bolds. Fall away 2-pointer, spins in for Sean Bolds. Huge bucket there for the junior. Makes it a 4-point Ranger lead. Step back long 2 is up. That's short, no good by Benson, and back come the Rangers. And now the Rattlers approaching must-need foul territory here. Final minute, down by 2 possessions. And a quick timeout call by Coach Thornton. What a shot moments ago by Sean Bowles. Earlier in the fourth quarter. He had missed an important second free throw. And bends for there and then some. And now for the game, Sean Bowles is up to 15 points. We're making 16 for the game. That leads all scores. And now the Rangers defensively and for the foul line trying to close it out. And let's see how long Coach Acker decides to wait before calling for the foul. Peavy will trigger the inbound. Running out of time, gets it into Bowles. Back to Peavy. Takes a jumper. Ill-advised shot, rebound goes off the hands of Happy Davis, but last touch by Smithson Valley. And the Rattlers have life. After an ill-advised quick shot there by Peavy. Here is Rios off the screen looking for a three. Good defense by Herrera. Davis lost it on the floor, a tie-up. And the possession error will send the basketball right back to Smithson Valley. That was a trip the Rattlers had to score, and they turn it right back over. Peavy on the inbound again. Into Herrera and a quick foul. We'll send the Rangers to the foul line for the 1-and-1. Herrera on the year, not a good foul shooter. This was the best choice for the Rattlers in terms of shooters to put at the line. Herrera 9 of 17 this season. And the front end is no good. Good rebound by Muldrow. Back come the Rattlers. De Leon's layup defended well there by Peavy, who's fouled on the rebound, and maybe a chance to put this game away. And that foul does put the Rangers in the double bonus, so 2 free throws here for Alex Peavy. He has made 5 from the line so far tonight. He has 11 for the game. It stays at 11, nearly over the back. The call there on Bowles. The Rattlers have it down 5 with 18.9 to go. They've got to work quick. Davis with it. Finds Benson. Down to 10 seconds. Muldrow wasting time. Lost it. De Leon the lay-in. And a quick timeout with 6 seconds left. So De Leon's dynamite fourth quarter continues. Now is 10 points here in the fourth, but it might not be enough. With 6 seconds to go and a 3-point Ranger lead, the Rattlers need a turnover or 2 missed free throws. The basketball back at a 8-3, all in 6 seconds. A lot to ask for Coach Acker's group. Meanwhile, Coach Thornton talking to his team, and we spoke about this earlier. A team learning how to win, but now learning how to handle winning. If they can close this one out tonight, they will accomplish that and take a 4-game winning streak in a 27-6A play this coming Tuesday at Steele. This is a Ranger team featuring a lot of new players. 7 seniors on last year's team, to include their top scorer, Jael Gervin. Coming into the year, the Rangers wondering where the scoring would come from. It has come from Alex Peavy and Sean Bowles. Both players tonight in double figures. Either one of those two have led the Rangers in scoring in every game this year. Bowles to inbound, defended by De Leon. Into Peavy. Quick foul with a shade of over 4 seconds left. And Peavy needs just one to ice the game. And the Rattlers are out of timeouts. He split a pair moments ago and keeps the game alive for San Marcos. That should do it. A whistle on the foul shot. They will count the made free throw, but Bowles called for the foul against Smithson Valley. A critical mistake there by Bowles, because now the Rattlers will get free throws with the clock stopped. So as soon as the ball went through by Peavy, the game should have been over. Instead, the Rattlers have some life. Muldrow, an 86% free throw shooter, will go to the line for the 1-and-1. And Coach Thornton will make him think about it. Should note, by the way, that the Ranger girls are out to a 10-4 start of their own this season. They won their most recent game this past Tuesday, knocking off Roosevelt 44-27. And tonight they're in action in 27-6A play on the road against Judson. And again, our next Rangers Network telecast will be a Smithson Valley girls basketball game taking on the Canyon Cougarettes on January 12th. A lot of options here for San Marcos. Provided Muldrow hits the first free throw, it would make it a 3-point game. He could intentionally miss a second, hoping for a rebound and a 3-point shot. Make both. A quick foul on the Ranger inbound or a turnover. And hope to get the ball back with enough time for one last shot. A lot hinges on this first attempt by Cameron Muldrow. Muldrow's got 2 points so far tonight. Free throw makes it a 3-point game. One more for the second-year varsity player. Intentional miss, rebound, last touched by Smithson Valley with 3.5 to go. The Rattlers will get in one late sub here. Happy Davis back into the game. In for who? Nobody's left the floor yet. Well, now they got their sub in. Benson to inbound. Needing a three. Into Rios. Finds De Leon. Shot blocked by Peavy that ends the game. Alex Peavy with the rejection denies the Rattlers a win, and this winning streak for the Rangers stays alive courtesy of the big right hand of Alex Peavy. What a finish here from Smithson Valley. Final score, Rangers 58, Rattlers 55. Back to wrap things up. This is Smithson Valley Basketball on the Rangers Network.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, HEB, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.
I'm Jaime Buenteo, produce buyer for H-E-B. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible. Over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more. All grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas Produce Department at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B.
An exciting game here tonight as Smithson Valley holds on for a 58-55 win. A block shot at the buzzer by Alex Peavy and a three-point attempt by Pablo Rios to end the game and keep the Rangers' four-game winning streak intact heading into 27-6A play next week. If you want more exciting Ranger action, well, get your phones out and text the word Rangers to 42828 right now to join the Rangers Network. You will receive updates on live broadcasts in the minute new Rangers shows are ready to watch. The best part, it's easy and free to join the Rangers Network. Once again, that number, 42828. What a finish and what a start for Smithson Valley. Now 7-4 on the season heading into 27-6A play next week. On behalf of our entire Rangers Network crew, I'm Brent Freeman saying good night from Ranger Gym.
I'm Jaime Buenteo, produce buyer for H-E-B. We work hard to find the freshest, best produce available. That's why we work with Texas growers to buy local as much as possible. Over 100 million pounds annually. In fact, we sell more produce than any other store in Texas. Grapefruit, corn, blueberries, and tons more. All grown right here in our beautiful backyard and on their way to your store within 24 hours. This is the local Texas Produce Department at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Comal Independent School District, H-E-B, GVTC, Wick Productions, Ferris Orthodontics, Summerhill Dental, Smoky Moe's Barbecue, and Pizza Hut.